tu fais d'évolution, Miles?
Cal, I know you're probably trying to help, but I just need some quiet to figure this one out. You're no use if we can't understand what you're saying.
Tu ne comprends pas, c'est vrai. C'est pourquoi nous ne pouvons pas travailler ensemble. Parce que tu dis des choses comme ça.
Cal, please. I just want to help.
C'est frustrant pour moi aussi, Miles. Je me trouve frustrant. Je ne peux pas rester silencieux, ce n'est pas comment je fonctionne.
Hold on, Cal, Did that work?
It must have.
Oh, wow. That's awful. What is that? That's not even a language. Oh, I think you're talking backwards. That's okay. I can fix that. I think I have this under control, actually. I can fix this. Always seem like we end up here, huh, Callie? Cal? Stuck in here, figuring out what mess you got yourself into this time? I mean, it's my job to help you. I mean that. I want to help you. Can't even imagine how awful that would be. To keep pushing you forward with all the crap we can do now and not even be able to help you. I know I don't know what it's like. What it must be like for you. Like, I'm never gonna know. I used to hate it when people said that they knew what I was going through. That's the only reason I said that. I know they were trying to be nice, but no. They don't get it. They're not me. Maybe they've had their own thing that was like my thing, but they're not gonna know the exact ways that it sucks to be me while that thing is happening. They don't get the ways that I actually suck as a person. Not the way I do. They wouldn't listen. They just said they understood. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I understand, okay? That's not how I like to treat people, and even if we don't always get along, I want to help. I suck sometimes, and sometimes sucky things happen to us. But sometimes you suck too, and I'm not gonna pretend like I know if that bothers you or not, because I know that pretending you get why another person thinks they suck is just another way of ignoring them when they ask for help. But, I don't know. I'm just ranting. What do you think?
I think you fixed it, Miles.
Oh, thank God. I'm exhausted as is.
Sorry. Got bored.
Please don't mess with your linguistics again. It was such a pain in my ass.
Message was received. I'll get to work on the protocol memory storage next time.
Good. Wait, no, don't do that.
Kidding!
Cal.
Give me a break. I didn't get to be all witty for a long time. For like an afternoon. So I need to make up for lost time or else all of my genius goes to waste.
No, don't say that. Don't talk about going to waste. I've been thinking about what you said about being convenient or whatever, and that's bull. You shouldn't have to feel like that's what you're here for. I know... No. I mean... People like to push their uses onto you. I'm guilty of it too. Everyone does it. It's not an excuse. It's just not a cool thing to do. So I'm gonna stop trying to expect that from you. If I can.
Yeah? And what do you want in return?
I mean, that's not why I'm doing it. It's just an approach that I wish someone would take with me, and that's... If you could think about making my life easier something you want instead of something only I want, just letting us get along, I would appreciate that.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, of course you'll think about it.
Well, we're still waiting for the shipment. What else is there for me to do except think?
I don't know. You have any other, boo-boos you need me to fix up?
They're not boo-boos, they're malfunctions.
Whatever you say, Callie.
Actually...
It's Cal. I'm sorry.
Come on, little guy. I know you're around here somewhere. Come out wherever you are. My God. Could you be any more difficult, Ephesius? All I'm asking of you is one flower. A single flower. That's it. One tiny little blossom to give to my esteemed commander so that she may give it to my dearest communications and security specialist, and they can have one decent moment uninterrupted by your nonsensical antics. Ugh. This is Mercutio all over again. What? Well, I don't want to hear it from you right now. I've had it up to here with the attitude, okay? Now, I recommend you start showing me some adorable little blue flowers, or so help me God, I will. Oh, well, would you look at that? Thanks, old girl. My apologies. Didn't mean to get so scolding. The flowers are quite beautiful, though, so no hard feelings, right? Right? Good heavens, where the hell is this? I don't, this shouldn't, what is... Oh! Commander, this is Felix, do you copy? Commander, please, do you copy? This is... Alex! Athena! Miles! Anybody! Do you copy? I can hardly see Zip! Please! Somebody answer me!
Is that can only leave a good conversation and blaring rock and roll? That's what you said the other day. Wasn't sure if you were insinuating something with your song choice there.
No, but just thinking about it feels a little situational, don't you think? Not to get all pessimistic or anything, of course.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
So you listen to rock often, then?
Not really. Some of the guys in my division were really into the whole retro classical vibe, so I'm a secondhand rock fan, I guess. But no, I'm more of the poetry type than anything else myself.
Poetry?
Oh, God, yeah, poetry.
Hey, no, I think it's interesting. What kind of poetry? Slam or...
No, no, just the classics. You know, Sylvia Plath, Sappho, Emily Dickinson, Valencia Westcott, what have you.
Oh, seriously? You know, my favorite poem is actually by, Sappho.
Really?
Yeah, the, To an Army Wife in Sardis. That one?
Shut up! Really?
Really?
That's my favorite I mean, Hope is the Thing with Feathers is high up there too, but, you know, Find a Sight on Dark Earth and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I had no idea you enjoyed Sappho so much.
Well, she's not like, you know, my top priority in my life or anything. I just read a lot of poetry in my 20s, I guess.
I used to read Orion to sleep, and she was just what his grandma and Nana had at their place. I could probably fully recite it if I really wanted to.
I'd read Minnie to sleep, so my sister, I mean, but typically I was more prone to singing. Sometimes lullabies, sometimes my mom's record heirlooms, but singing. She's 18 now, but I don't know, she's alright with kids. I think she and Orion could get along.
You can dream, Romero, but he's a handful. Very curious, very observant, very loud.
He's a lot like me when I was that age, but, I don't know. If your sister's anything like you, you think he might be a bit too much for her. Love the kid more than anything else in my life, but you can be a bit too much like your mama, I guess.
You're not a bad mom, Alex.
What? That's really not what I was...
Alex. Listen, I don't know how to... I can see the look in your eyes. Every time you bring up Orion, there's this twinge of guilt, and I don't know why. Obviously, I didn't really know you before the mission, but I know you now, and you're not a bad person. And you're certainly not a bad mother. You've got this air about you. Think of Cal, Miles, even. They look up to you, you know? You're in charge, yeah, but you just... I don't know. But you can't keep beating yourself up for things that are out of your control, especially when you did everything you could for your child already. He loves you. Miles, Cal, they love you. We all love you, Alex. It's practically my sister's mother growing up. I may as well have been, and we're a much better woman than I have ever been, will ever be, especially towards others. Your career does not define who you are, Alex. Because I know that that's what this is rooted in. It's not your fault you've had to spend so much time away from him, and putting it on yourself is...
Athena. Please stop. I really don't want to have this conversation right now.
Oh. Alex, I'm so sorry. I didn't...
So, those logs.
Yeah, right, So we just need to... Are you sure you're alright?
Athena, really. Not right now. Okay? Not right now.
Okay. So, I said I would file the logs into the database previously, but I believe if we were to sort of access the comms personal network, which serves as our central wireless access point, right, and reach out to OC's transmission uplink, we might be able to file them into our personal cloud's database, yes, but also assure that they reach HQ since things have been precarious at best.
And how exactly do you do that?
Well, first we check our output and make sure our device is transmitting correctly, which is what I was just doing, so check, I guess. Then we monitor the screen here, right?
Uh-huh.
And if all goes well, we should get a pop-up, which means our packets have been broadcast correctly and are awaiting consumers for their advertisements out into the cosmos.
Sure.
Our Pick and A is huge, so we shouldn't have to wait incredibly long just until our patrons pick up their gifts and let us into their lovely little homes. Or neighborhoods would probably be a better metaphor. Regardless, they just need to let us into their signal so we can communicate back with HQ on a direct uplink, free of the usual restrictions that we've been facing for the past couple of days.
Presto chango.
And then, hopefully, if I adjust this ever so slightly, we should be able to file this week's logs to our database and Omnicorp's repository simultaneously.
Good thinking, Romero. I'll be straight with you. I haven't got a clue what you just did, but it looks like it's working, so smart move.
I probably wouldn't have thought of it without your unintentional sway, so thank you, sir.
Athena, what's happening? Athena, I say it, this isn't supposed to happen with the pirouettes.
No, this